Here are some of the parts that are going to be used for our Intel build. We're using an i7 processor with SSD hard drive, 16 gigs of RAM on a gigabyte motherboard. This computer is going to be using a high-end EVGA graphics card for rendering 3D and image software. Now what I did was I am connecting the parts to a piece of acrylic so customers can see how the computer works without being hidden inside of the case. So if I need to explain something to them, I can just point it out and say the RAM here needs to be replaced, or your motherboard has an issue, or your graphics card, or if I'm trying to show them what an upgrade looks like, I can do that as well. We're going to be installing Windows 8 Pro on this machine, and as you can see, as the graphics go through here, you'll see parts of it from the beginning to the finished product of it actually running on a 3-screen monitor. So I'm using 16 gigs of Vengeance RAM and a DVD-ROM drive, 3 SSD drives. The main SSD drive, which is a new technology drive which makes the computer extremely fast. I'll be running to run Windows 8. I have a power supply unit of 800 watts, which is a Corsair. You can see that in this picture. And this is going to be a machine for either someone who likes gaming or someone who might want to do a lot of Photoshop or multitasking, because this computer has a lot of power and that's just coming stock. I'm going to overclock it, and in some of these pictures you'll see I'm going to add a water cooling solution to it. That water cooler will actually go over top of the processor, as you can see, and then it'll go into what almost looks like a small radiator with fans connected to it, and that will cool down the processor by water, using water cooling. So this is the basic layout here. The DVD-ROM player is up top with the surrounding hard drives around it. Below that is the graphics card. Going underneath that is the power supply unit. And this is firmly connected to this piece of acrylic, so you can even hang it from a wall, which I was thinking about doing as well. And it's just a really nice access point for me to be able to point out to whoever I need to what part I might be replacing on their computer, and actually what is going on inside the computer. You know, some customers want to understand better what's being replaced and how it actually works. So I figured I would build a very strong machine with capabilities of rendering 3D or playing video games and multitasking that I would leave open, and I'll use it here in my studio and also keep it on display for people to see. So what you're looking at here is almost the final product. In the acrylic, I had to make some cutouts so that the graphics card would fit. And there was a lot of detail put into this. That piece of acrylic is now holding, almost 15 pounds of weight, including the power supply unit. So, with the few $1,000s worth of parts on there, you don't want that to come crashing down. So everything's in there nice and sturdy, and the 3-screen solution here. Very impressed with the middle screen is a touch screen, running Windows 8, and I can use all 3 screens. Let's say if I'm editing some video and editing audio and I want to also search the net, I don't have to have everything cramped on 1 or 2 screens. I have more than enough room. And so far from what I can see, this thing is very fast at extracting, rendering 3D, and playing games. So the i7 processor that I use, which is unlocked, I have overclocked to 4.3 gigahertz. And on this video here that we're looking at, you can actually see the touchscreen in action and how it works. So I hope you enjoyed the video, and we'll be uploading more of our work as time goes on. So I will be posting new videos as the days go on, and I have time to edit them out and